We've been tracking a fairly quiet Friday so far, but we're now seeing at least a little bit of activity on radar. Still off to our west, though. So for Rolla, still seeing a couple of those stray showers, a couple of heavy rain with that, some lightning as well, but no warnings on it. So that is some good news. And our entire region still staying dry, but I do think that's going to change in the next couple of hours. We still have that warm front. It's continuing to lift. So maybe as you were out and about this morning, weren't feeling a lot of humidity, but it's back. And that's exactly why. Low pressure off to our west, still seeing some active alerts behind that as well. Severe thunderstorm watch, a couple of warnings, but again, not seeing anything locally, which is some good news. That higher severe threat still off to our west, 3 out of 5 over parts of Oklahoma and Texas, but we are still included in that 1 out of 5 threat. That's for our western counties. So Mount Vernon down towards West Frankfort, Carbondale, Sikeston into the Boot Hill. You are seeing that marginal risk. Live look at Mount Vernon right now, and we were just seeing blue skies not that long ago, but a lot of those clouds have begun filling in ahead of that storm system that we're tracking. Temperatures somewhere in the mid 80s, winds still out of the northeast, and we're still tracking that pretty uncomfortable dew point somewhere in the 60s. Temperatures in the 80s right now, mid 80s for pretty much everyone. Harrisburg at 85, Carbondale 86. Even traveling down to Union City, still seeing 86, and over to Piedmont, 86 right now as well. Holding on to the 80s, then the sun sets, we fall into the 70s, and there's that next good chance of rain that we're seeing. A couple of storms may come along with that. That'll be after midnight. So your evening threat tracker fairly low. We are seeing the clouds build in, but it'll go up later tonight when we see those storms roll through. Into the weekend, that unsettled and active pattern returns. Storms pretty likely for Saturday, cooler temperatures both days. And then into next week, Monday and Tuesday, less humidity, which is nice to see, and then also some sunshine. Warm front continuing to lift, temperatures really reflecting that. There's that chance of rain that we're still tracking. Most of it does hold off until about the midnight hour, and then it pushes in. Warm front continuing to lift. There's that low pressure, so we could see some pretty large hail, maybe some strong winds with some of this rain if those storms do set up. So you're going to want to have a way to receive alerts in the middle of the night. As the low pressure approaches, there's that second round of rain coming in mid-morning. Again, we could see some storms with this, some large hail. We're seeing some of these darker colors on radar. So lunchtime tomorrow looking a bit wet. Into tomorrow evening, though, look at those temperatures. We have upper 70s at 6 o'clock for Saturday. Still a couple of those scattered showers staying with us. Storm Prediction Center has pretty much our entire region in that 2 out of 5 slight risk. So this starts tomorrow early morning and goes until early on Sunday. Strong winds and large hail really going to be the concern with that. Temperatures, though, way lower. We're in the low 80s for Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is trending to be the wetter day, so if you're trying to figure out which day to have those outdoor plans, I would probably go with Sunday. Great to have the storm track through it because, as I said, some of this is happening overnight. You're going to want to have a way to receive alerts for that. Once the storm system moves through, we have a nice and less humid end to the weekend and start to the next work week. Dew points much lower and much more comfortable if you do have any of those plans. Another reason to maybe hold off to any of those outdoor activities for Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, lots of sunshine expected. Temperatures back up in the upper 80s, low 90s, but again, dew points are comfortable, so it should feel nice outside. Holding on to the 90s by midweek next week and still tracking the next round for some more pop-up isolated storms.
I like that lower humidity.
I do too. Yeah, that will be nice.
Maybe a taste of fall. I'm ready for fall.
Yeah.
Not yet. All right, thanks, Katie.